Call collect.
They're real and they're spectacular.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits. Hello. 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 Hello.
Well, good morning, kids and kittens. You found Just Killin' Time on Radio TFI and the Radio TFI family of networks. It is Sunday, March 15th, 2026. The Ides of March are upon us. From the Radio TFI Executive Tower in Queens, New York, I'm Ed Van Ness. Joining us from it's the indomitable, indestructible Bill Fancher. Good morning, Bill. How are you today?
We'll see.
We'll see. John Shannon is either, okay, here's pick your own adventure. John Shannon is either A, out with a medical condition, B, on assignment in the subcontinent, or C, curling around drunk on a barroom floor somewhere in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. You folks decide what it is he's doing. We'll send us your what you think it is in the comments, and we'll get right back to you. Well, here it is. Sunday again. It's we have again the Ides of March are upon us. St. Patrick's Day is just around the corner. Bill is watching somebody. I don't know if it's me or he's saying that to you. And by the way, for you folks tuned in, John usually pushes the button to put us live, the video side. I almost forgot to until the end of the introduction because I had other things. I do other things while I'm here. You know, this is not, getting the StreamYard going, getting the video going. It's not the only thing I have to do here. Anyway, we expect John will be back with us next week, up and down and shiny. And what is it, Bill? What is it?
Well, nothing. Nothing.
You we can see you, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so when you make these faces, either A, you're acting like a child, or B, you're having a stroke. And that's John's department. Both of those. Oh, no. Oh, no. By the way, what's that thing on your cheek?
Skin.
No, the dark thing on your cheek.
Herpes.
You wish.
It's true.
Wish.
I'd be looking for love in all the wrong places.
No, I'd say you found it in some of the right places.
I must have found it. That's true. No, I have a great propensity for whacking myself when I'm shaving.
I beg your pardon?
I have a great propensity for whacking myself when I'm shaving.
Have you considered using sharp razor blades or new ones? Something.
Oh, hell no, I just use Hulk smash. Hulk use fingernail.
That's the Superman method of shaving, or so they say.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. It's either that, I've seen it in the comics where he uses his X-ray vision off the mirror onto his face. Because, of course,
that would be impressive.
No mortal razor could. 754-800-CHAT, 754-800-2428. Give us a call. Call collect from a payphone. Once we start talking about something, whatever that may be today, feel free to join the conversation. If you're watching us on the YouTube or the Face Plant or wherever you're watching us from, feel free to comment. Come on over to YouTube and comment because it's easier to put the comments up from there. Bill's watching that. He's there. He's making sure every little thing is. By the way, Tuesday is St. Patrick's Day.
Hey, laddie.
At this time of year, I go by Ed O. Van Ness, and my broadcast partner here, Bill McFancher. I honestly used to do that when I worked for the phone company. Every day we had to fill out these timesheets, these long things. And every year on St. Patrick's Day, I would write my name in. It had the little boxes, one for each character. Edward O. Van Ness. No, 5 years. Nobody ever said a word to me.
Nobody ever saw it.
I don't know. It was just, I thought it was funny, but.
Well, now I used to think was funny was they sat there and tell you with your checking account. Oh, we have security on your checking account. So I wrote a check and signed Richard Nixon. And funny enough, the check went through.
Sure. Yeah. All right, let me get this out of the way since we're talking about St. Patrick's Day. And let me get my annual St. Patrick's Day joke out of my system and out into the world. Are you ready for this, Bill?
Not really, but go ahead.
Okay. What's Irish and sits in the sun?
John O'Shannon.
Patio furniture.
Oh, God of mercy. The coup is starting as we speak.
One more. Eringo Brallis. There you go.
Yeah, well, that one's really old.
That's all my St. Patrick's Day stuff. What are your plans for St. Patrick's Day there, Mr. McFancher?
I'm gonna go to McDonald's. Get one of them Irish shakes.
Let's go.
But wait,
wait.
I'm gonna have an. I'm gonna have an Irish shake right now. Hey
now. For those of you just listening to the audio version, consider yourself fortunate.
You were.
At some point, I will once again regurgitate the tale of the one and only time that I marched in the New York City St. Patrick's Day Parade.
Wow. Were you with Dr. Richard Kimball?
No, that's Chicago.
That was Chicago. I'm sorry. Never mind.
Come on, man.
Seeing if you were paying attention. That was Chicago. See, so I just hear it from the other room. That was Chicago.
I heard it from the other room.
Thank you, Barb.
Barbara Fancher filling in for John Shannon today. But with better mobility.
Yes, apparently.
Look, for the first time in a long time, young Mr. Fancher and I did not speak at all during the week because I had to get ready. Plug your ears, Bill. Here it comes.
No.
I had to work this week. It's okay now. Okay. I got it out of my system.
I'm glad you did.
I'm not going to say work again. Oh, jeez.
It burns. It burns.
So, I mean, it was a very busy week for me. And, as we puddle along there towards.
And for myself also.
Really? Well, what did you accomplish this week, sir?
I watched the USA men's baseball team.
Did you now?
Yeah. Watched them get their butts handed. Get their butts handed to them by Italy.
Oh, that's right. They did. They got beat up real good.
Yeah, they play. I think they play. And I was mad because I thought that freaking Shohei Ohtani didn't make it, but apparently Japan did.
Sorry, I haven't been. So, from what I understand, they were playing. I know they were playing some of the games.
I'm being warned apparently,
Okay.
and so were you, because that W word is a 4-letter word too.
All right. So if I understand, they were playing in Houston, they're playing in Miami. They were playing in Houston. I said that. I said they were playing in Houston.
You said Houston. They were playing in Houston. No, they were playing in Houston. There's an H at the beginning of that word.
Just like hockey?
Pretty much.
Houston.
Planet Houston.
That's how we pronounce it here in Nueva York. We have a Houston Street.
Well, then you're all a bunch of dickheads.
Well, that may be. That may be. The fact that we get it close to anyway. So my understanding is they're playing in a city in Texas, Miami, Tokyo, and wasn't there another location?
Yeah, Venezuela.
Was it Venezuela?
No, I have no idea. I don't know. The other one was I believe they were playing in the DR.
Then why wouldn't the DR have been playing down in the DR?
Because they wanted to.
Uh,
Why were we playing? Why were we playing in Houston? Just the luck of the draw, I suppose.
Okay. They have 4 main host sites: Lone Depot Park in Miami, Minute Maid Park in Houston.
It's not
Hiram,
Minute Maid Park anymore.
Whatever. That's what it says. San Juan, Puerto Rico, and the Tokyo Dome. All right.
Told
So
you.
now all the
Nobody
people
listens to me.
all the people playing in Tokyo because I know the final is in Miami,
Mm-hmm.
and now they all got to schlep halfway around the planet. But
Now,
anyway,
at time of this show, I don't know if Shohei Otani's team won last night or not. So if they didn't win, they didn't have to make the trip.
yeah, but somebody would have had to, right?
Yeah, I like how Venezuela would have had to make the trip up here. What are they all going to ask for asylum too?
Hey, look, being all serious now, yeah, you got the issue with teams coming in for the World Cup, soccer, as we like to call it. And how many of them want to show up for fear of ice?
Personally, I would hope none of them do. I would really, it would serve this friggin' country right if nobody showed up. None of the other teams did.
It happened in '84 with the Olympics, and we
Yeah.
did it 4 years before, not going to Russia. So
Well, we showed them, didn't we?
We sure did. We sure did. So I was starting to say, for the first time in a long time, Bill and I had not spoken all week long. First time we spoke since last Sunday's show was about 15 minutes before we came on the air here. So normally I give him his talking points and his opinions. And because he's a little slow like that.
So I'm going commando this week.
He's on his own. I have I would find a sturdy piece of furniture.
Holds barred.
Yeah. You'd find a sturdy piece of furniture or livestock to get behind because there's no telling where or how this is going to go. Where do you want to begin, Bill? Where do you want to start?
Isn't Easter coming up in a couple of weeks too, isn't it?
April 5th?
Yeah. And let the folks know that we will be taking a hiatus on that day because
we're going to be hunting Easter eggs.
Yes, it is because our religious beliefs tell us that we don't work on holidays.
Is that what it does?
Yeah, it doesn't. And by the way, people have been saying for years that Donald Trump is Jesus Christ. Okay, let's nail his ass to a cross. If he comes back in 3 days, I'll admit I was wrong.
You know what? I gotta. You're right, buddy. When you're right, you're right. It's there's just no getting around that. It's I'm with you. I'd like to see him try and put. Anyway, I got no. I'm just like. It's the Barbara Fancher show.
Apparently.
I don't remember. I don't remember opening the auditions for.
No.
Bill, has she gotten into the sacrificial wine again?
Well, the sacrificial wine, yes.
Sacramental. I'm sorry.
Sacramental. It's
Oh.
going to be sacrificial wine. Yeah.
On 2 different occasions this week, I had to convince people that, yes, I used to be an altar boy, and, they didn't believe it. Yes, I was.
Yeah, I was talking to Amy next door the other day too, and I said something about Ed being a retired Catholic.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah, that retirement is going well, thank you very much. There's not a lot
I
of
said,
pension
I'm
involved
not
in it,
I'm
but
not I'm not retired. No, I'm not retired. I'm recovering. I'm in
recovering
recovery.
well,
I
that's
have
how I
meetings.
refer to it.
I have meetings I have to go to once a week.
What, every Sunday, right?
Yeah.
You
It's
know what you
called
just
the NFL.
see, I am also a recovering Catholic. I'm on the 12 Apostle program. Hey, now.
There you go. That was good too.
I have been workshopping that joke for close to 40 years now.
Oh, and you
And if
finally
something
snuck it in?
no, I've been telling it for 4 decades now. And sometimes people laugh, and sometimes people look at me like I'm nuttier than I already
Well,
am. And
well, you used it in the proper context this time with
oh,
recovery, yeah. So
I
we
always
kind of
do. I don't tell that you know, out of school, if you will. Excuse me. Uh, I wait till we're talking about the Catholics and all that, and my checkered past with the Catholic Church. And again, you do you. If showing up every Sunday and dropping to your knees in front of a guy with a robe works for you, and then giving him money on top of it after they give you food and booze, hey, you do you.
it's like a backyard barbecue for crying out loud.
In some certain parts of the country, it most certainly is.
Hey,
Most certainly.
and speaking of the Catholics, did you see the
What?
baby Pope? Did you see the
Yes,
baby Pope?
yes. Oh, sorry, I don't have. If you have, tell them what that's all about, Bill.
Okay, there the Pope Leo was riding around in the Pope mobile, waving, and somebody had a little baby, probably about 6 months or maybe, dressed up like the Pope. He had the white robe, the little beanie, and held him up to the Pope, and the Pope held him up like Michael Jackson.
Hang on, I'm looking it up right
and
now.
and because of that, his name is now in the Epstein files.
Hold on a second. We're gonna try and share this. I've got it. Just vamp for a second there, Bill. Vamp. Kill some time. Kill some time.
Bang. No, I'd rather just sit here and stare. Uh-oh. I think he's got it. The baby
There we
pontiff.
go. That's the Pope baby. Yeah. Thanks for playing our game. And we appreciate you being here. So yeah, that's adorable. And of course, the kid has no earthly clue. And he's going to spend the rest of his life, his mother showing strangers. This was my boy. He was, the guy's going to be 38 years old with a wife and wife, 3 kids, and a mortgage. This is my Davy. Look at him. He met the Pope. He's the holiest child on the planet. Ma, shut up.
You were mocking the Pope in that outfit.
That's one way to look at it as well. And, remember, that Pope's from Chicago. He could have just as easily snapped that kid's neck.
Oh, yes, he could have.
Oh, don't you know? Mess with me. This is Vatican City. This is not not Sesame Street here, kiddo. You want to play? We'll play.
Don't hang around in Vatican City on Valentine's Day.
Man,
Hey,
Well, we're taking no prisoners today, are we? It's
Apparently. Oh, it's like Pete Hegseth came out and said no quarter. I think he meant like the coin because he's too goddamn stupid. Excuse me. He's too damn stupid to know what he's talking about.
speaking of
Hey,
stupid.
can I get no quarter? Because I got the parking machine out back and I need some dimes and a nickel.
Speaking of stupid, and I think this is AI, but it's funny nonetheless.
I posted a story earlier that said, I don't really want to repeat it, but it said, even Trump thinks Trump is stupid. I should not have said that because I really don't believe he thinks at all.
Hey, yeah! Atta girl!
I think that's AI, but it's it is.
I
what
don't
it is.
care, even if it is. That needs to go worldwide.
Well, since we're kind of in this lane now, Judge Winebox, what's her name? Jeannie Carino Paragola, the one that used to be on Fox. Judge Winebox. Judge Janine. Anyway, she's
Okay.
the new she's the new DA or whatever in DC, and pretty much every case she's brought for Trump against somebody that he doesn't like, juries have literally laughed out of a grand jury, and apparently it is relatively simple to get a case past the grand jury. There's not a lot of conditions. There's not a lot of bars. As the old saying goes, you can indict a ham sandwich.
A ham sandwich, that's what it was. I was going to say a piece of toast, but okay.
Same difference. But apparently
Yeah.
it doesn't happen with Judge Janine. And she got questioned by a reporter about it. And there's in the traditional Trump administration manner, she handled it with grace and aplomb.
Oh, cut it out. Do you know how many convictions we've got? Cut it out. You're in one lane. We have cleaned up this city. Oh, yeah, historic, really? I'll tell you what's historic. What's historic is that I prosecute everything other than 10% of the cases, where the United States attorney before me didn't prosecute 67% of the cases. That's what's historic. I'm willing to take a not guilty. I'm willing to take a no true bill, because I'll take all the crimes and put them in. Thank you.
And do you know what she did right after that? Hey!
Oh, let's mark the time on that one, kids and kittens. We oh, yeah.
She thought
I guess we found Bill's
she was
new
in the
intro
mosh
picture.
pit, I think.
We found Bill's new intro picture. We'll get those. Oh yeah. We will not deny the public. Bill Fancher. You got everything so excited. You managed to put yourself on about a 4-second delay there.
Oh, yeah, well, hey, they had to. There was the network.
You shocked the network. The network had to stop and clutch its pearls.
Yes, it did.
We're
But
giving
is
our
that
station
woman about dumber than a box of rocks without a box?
That's an insult to both the box and the rocks.
And the rocks, man, no kidding.
They remember it's for them. It's all about they're gonna do it their way. They're never wrong. We're gonna it's like a crime film.
And then if they do find something wrong, it was Biden's fault.
Yeah. Well, check this out. Okay. Speaking of, I'm glad you said that. You remember when Joe Biden called Trump a con artist, said he never liked him, had the worst spray tan in America, when he said he was a terrible candidate, when he said he's got orange small hands, you'd be an idiot if you voted for him. He was erratic, vulgar, fake. Also, Trump is America's Hitler, and I'm a never Trump guy. Oh, wait a second. That was Marco Rubio and J.D. Vance.
Yeah, it's amazing how that was, wasn't it? You know, it's still what really makes me believe how these people twisted in the wind like that was because they're in the Epstein files.
Oh yeah. Okay, here's another
And
one.
he did not commit suicide. He was suicided.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
No, they took him out to keep his mouth shut.
Well, clearly. I mean, there's.
And how well has that worked so far?
Yeah. Right now, not even a war is taking this off the front pages. People are not forgetting about this. Where is that other thing that I had? Okay, no, that's not it. Here, okay, here's one somebody put online that I found interesting. Kind of goes along these lines. Dear MAGA, if Kyle Rittenhouse was fine, but Alex Preddy deserved to die, then it was never about the Second Amendment. If January 6th was fine, but Renee Good deserved to die, it was never about the right to protest. If a little boy in a bunny hat being detained is fine, it was never about getting undocumented criminals. If people being executed in the street is fine, it was never about being pro-life. If any of this is acceptable to you, then it was never about principles at all. It was always about who counts as human and who gets to belong. So cut the BS. We're not buying it. I don't.
Pretty much.
I found out I didn't have an author for that, but it's true. It's
don't
true.
Care.
Let's see. Okay, a year ago, we were supposed to be getting $2,000 rebate checks. Doge was going to find $2 trillion in waste to balance the budget, and we were going to pay no income taxes because tariffs would pay for everything. Gas and home electric bills would be cut in half, and no new wars. How about that, kids and kittens? How about that's what you voted for, wasn't it?
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
You believed it, and now how's it feel?
That's right. Here's another one that I found interesting, and I think you'll enjoy. Just imagine the chaos if the email lady or the black lady had become president. We might have seen reckless things like diplomacy, functioning alliances, a stable economy, and a war with Iran. Thank God we dodged that disaster, eh, MAGA?
Wow, man, no kidding.
By the way, that's from an account called Canada Hates Trump at Anti-Trump Canada. That's those Canucks, man.
Well, I don't think we really need to specify who hates Trump because I think pretty much everybody said MAGA does.
Well, I mean, we learned a couple things. First off, ain't no woman gonna be no president in my America. No matter what color.
My America, not my America.
No sir, no sorry. And I especially no black lady. Ain't gonna have.
That's it. Lady. Everybody was at the polling booths going, "Where the white women at?"
And then they brought the white woman. They said, "No, not her, not her,
not her." Put your hand down, Barb.
Remember, if Hillary had won, okay, do we have to preempt our show for the Barb Fancher show? So if Hillary had won, most likely she would have had a second term, which means we wouldn't have had a need for a Joe Biden term.
Oh yeah, I guess there is some truth to that.
Joe Biden would have been happy in retirement. Donald Trump would have crawled back under Trump Tower, where he belongs. By the way, it's the Oscars tonight. I wonder how many Oscars Melania's up for.
That show should sweep. Up after the show.
Yeah. There you go. Wait a second. I wasn't up me off guard on that one. I was so Trump goes back to, wherever it is Trump goes to. We don't see him again. He wouldn't come back after 8 years. He was probably going to start Trump TV. That's most likely what was going to happen. And we just
now you turn on the channel and nothing's there.
What is it now? What is it now? So would we have had another Democrat in office right now? Because this would have been where we are right now, would have been the first term after Hillary's 2 terms. Kamala never would have run. He got me pronouncing it.
No, she wouldn't have been in there.
No, she would not. She'd still be in the Senate, most likely. Adam Schiff would still be in Congress. Katie Porter would just be staying in Congress and doing her thing. We never would have seen the likes of Marjorie Taylor Greene.
No,
Lauren
Barney
Boebert.
Rubble would have been there.
No, sorry, Bob. I mean, a few of these clowns, but they wouldn't have been as vocal. They wouldn't have had the platform that Trump gave them. And it's try to think about it, what we could have been. Sure, we would have had issues. COVID still would have happened. COVID was still going to happen with all this.
It just would have been handled much differently.
Right. So I was talking to somebody the other day. We got he's getting close to retirement. We ran into each other. He knows my brothers and all that. So we're chit-chatting, and I was wearing my Dolphins.
Did you have insurance?
So anyway, man, there are times I'm just praying for technical difficulties. They don't show up when you want them. So we're talking. Very pleasant guy. He's been in the business for 40 years. He's getting ready to retire. So we were talking about Florida. I said, no, I won't be going back. And I have no plans to. Everybody keeps asking me that. Oh, you're going to go back to Florida? No. So he says to me, he told me whereabouts in Florida he's thinking about going. It wasn't the area I lived in, which is South Florida is mainly blue. It's primarily Democratic. Dade, Broward, Palm Beach counties, Monroe County, which is the Keys. Everything else pretty much red. And I said to him, yeah, I'm not happy with how things are running down there. It's just not for me anymore. And he says, that's what I want. I want a nice red state. I said, well, yeah, we didn't get into a big argument or anything about it. He just said it matter of factly. I said, well, you'll be happy then. Well, I don't know how happy you'll be, but it's going to be. And then, I need a new chair. This one keeps sinking down. That's what I've been doing.
Melting.
More or less. I mean, don't get me wrong, very pleasant fellow and all that. But it's the first time I've ever had somebody come right out and say to me, "Oh, I want to live in a red state." You got it, pal. You got it.
Here's a brush and a can of paint. Go for it.
Go for it. I did give him tips on living in a hurricane sensitive area, which he encapsulated.
No, you wouldn't do that, would you?
Heed the warnings. Heed the warnings. I tell that to everybody who's new to the Sunshine State. I messed up. By the way, I attributed a quote to Canada Hates Trump, and that was a mistake. Here's the one that Canada hates Trump at Anti-Trump Canada. Here's the one that they wrote, and it begins, "Dear Iran, if you really want to burn the U.S., forget hacking power grids. Just give every American a perfect 850 credit score and $1 million in their bank account. Within 30 minutes, everyone pays off their debt. Amazon crashes. The housing market goes insane. Iran does what Trump couldn't do: make America happy. Greatest cyber attack in history. I give that 5 stars. No notes.
Uh,
No notes.
you know, hey,
It's not. They're not wrong. They're not wrong. It's oh boy, oh boy. We have. You mentioned Hegseth earlier, and we had this sad situation where the Tomahawk missile hit a girls' school. So I'm going to show you a video here. I'm going to listen to the audio. The first part is from March 6th, and the second part is from about a week later. This is your president.
I will say that the Tomahawk, which is one of the most powerful weapons around, is used by, is sold and used by other countries, you know that. And whether it's Iran, who also has some Tomahawks, I wish they had more, but whether it's Iran or somebody else, the fact that a Tomahawk is very generic, it's sold to other countries.
Look, nobody has the technology or the weapons that we have, and the Patriots are an example of it. We have the Tomahawks, we have the Patriots, we have stuff that nobody's ever been able to produce, and they can't produce it like us.
Which one is it, Donnie? $2? Is it doll number 1? Is it doll number 2? Does everybody have them, or does nobody have them? The truth is, there are about 5.
I really gotta
hold on. The truth is,
okay.
There's about 5 other countries that have Tomahawks, mainly because we sold them to them. Not one of them is not Iran. We put that Tomahawk in that school. We whether it was intended or not, we did that.
Well, the reason is because that was bad intel. That was intel from 10 years ago. Now, how friggin' stupid do you have to be? Well, I'm
Come on now.
making my own.
Really?
To take intelligence from 10 years ago, and the same reason he goes, well, did you not think we knew what was going to happen in the Strait of Hormuz? No, you didn't, you moron. And this is what really pisses me off more than anything else. All those sailors and Marines over there are ducking and covering for their lives because your incompetence has put them on the line out there. There is no reason that a single thing should be floating out there that has an Iranian flag on it. Not one damn thing. However, it's doing it. Why? Because of incompetence. Let the admirals and the captains do what they want. Tell them, say, hey, take them out. They'd be gone. But no, we're gonna go 20 mile straight, and you can't shut that down with Iran's PT boats. Give me a damn break. I'd be embarrassed to be in the Navy right now.
I agree with Bill because nobody knows about incompetence more than we do here at Radio TFI.
That's for damn certain.
We are experts on the topic.
But we don't try to hide it.
No, we don't. Mainly because we can't. We're too stupid to know how. We would if we could. We're
too stupid to know how to hide it.
If we could hide it, we wouldn't talk about it in the first place.
There you go.
I mean, if we have to be in there, yeah. I mean, I don't know squat about military intelligence, which let's all applaud George Carlin. There's an oxymoron. But how do you turn around and go, oh, well, we had outdated? You knew it was outdated intelligence. You knew it was outdated. Why?
Well, all of their intelligence is outdated.
I prefer the word non-existent, but essentially what we have now is a failure to communicate. No, that's a whole other thing for a whole other time.
Pretty much.
But we have a lot of the top brass now are Trump sycophants, and they've got itchy trigger fingers too, and they're just gonna be happy to be blowing things up to whatever the boss says.
Well, here's part of the reason, Ed, is we've got all that money spent on backstocks on all that military surplus stuff. Got to use it up before it expires.
Well, sure. I think we still have some ordinances from the Mexican-American War. If my
Probably.
I mean,
get them muskets out.
hey, when you get down to it, when there's nothing left in the armory, well, muskets are gonna have to do. By the way,
That's
and let's
it.
get all you Second Amendment people out there. You got tons of bullets. Some of them probably have barrels full, and I wish I was joking about that. Let's see you get it. Oh, there was a big demonstration in Virginia yesterday. People brought their guns, and one guy brought a 50 millimeter anti-tank gun. It's just, ladies and gentlemen, boys and
By the
girls,
way, Ed, it's not
Yes.
not a 50 millimeter. It's a 50 cal.
my apologies. I apologize. I stand corrected. I was excited in the moment, and
Yes, apparently.
I take it all back. I'll stand in front of a 50 caliber gun. We'll have that.
Yeah, yeah. You go ahead for about a second or two.
That's all I need.
All right, duck your head.
As I was,
Mr. Custer.
ladies and gentlemen,
Well,
boys
that
and
one
girls,
came out of nowhere, did it?
it sure did. Second Amendment, it says nothing about you being able to own a 50 caliber anti-tank gun or
That's right.
any gun. It is about you people. Never mind. I just can't. 754-800 chat. 754-800-2428. If you're at a payphone, call collect. Bill's paying for all the phone calls today.
I am. It's on my
You got a
dime.
phone for quarters. It's quarters now, Bill. It's a quarter.
No, I got no quarters. I got dimes and nickels, but no quarters.
There's a military term, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand.
That's what I was talking about, Pete Hegseth, when he said there's no quarter, which means we're not accepting any surrender.
Oh, was that before the show? You were saying that?
Yeah. Well, I said
Oh,
it when the show started too.
I don't listen to
You
this
just
show.
you don't pay. Barb, nobody listens to me.
Barb straightened me out on that. She said there's no need to pay attention to you. And she gave me a quarter too. So.
That's exactly right. Yeah, gave me a quarter. And actually, by him making that statement, that is a war crime. By making that statement, can you believe that?
No, I don't believe that.
Just by saying there will be no quarter, that is a war crime itself. Well, it's true.
Well, let's go get them. Let's go get them. Let's say we raid the Capitol.
It's 2-0. It's 2-0. Hey.
Well, if it's good enough for Lily Von Stupp, it's good enough for me.
Pitchforks and torches.
Oh, sounds like a Saturday night.
And an occasional musket.
At the end of last week, or this past week, Democrats went down to the Senate floor with bills to fund TSA, FEMA, the Coast Guard, and our national cybersecurity. Republicans blocked all of them.
Yep.
And have you seen on the news the lines at airports? 3, 4, 5 hours.
I'm loving it.
TSA's not getting.
I'm not loving the fact that the TSA people aren't getting paid. Now they're calling in sick. Some of them are calling in sick to go to work at other jobs.
Right. Well, you can't blame them. I mean, You might be able to do
No,
one or two
I don't blame at all.
weeks, but, and then hope for the back pay. But there comes a point you got to get some De Niro rolling in. I don't mean Robert.
Yep. Well, they've missed 2 checks so far. That's
Three.
that's enough to
Three.
bankrupt most people. Is it 3
look,
now? Okay.
It's 3. I went through a strike when I worked for New York Telephone. We were out 3 weeks. It took me a year to get back up on my feet after that. And I was young and stupid and single, as opposed to now where I'm old, stupid, and single. I mean, it doesn't take much. It does, and you factor in these folks they have families to support, relatives to support, acrylic nails to support. I don't understand how you're allowed
Your
to work
cojones to support
around food and all that with 4-inch acrylic nails. I'm sorry. You're not patting
How
me
do you
down
type with those things?
If you'd like to call in and talk about our cultural ignorance, the number is 754-800-CHAT. Or 1-800-CALL-FBI. Maybe Cash Patel can help you out there with So Christy Noem is apparently persona non grata. Christy Noem. You know who I'm talking about.
Yes.
Action star Barbie. According to what I'm reading here in the past few days, she's not allowed at Mar-a-Lago. They are just see ya. They gave her a big, well, yeah, I know. We're all crying crocodile tears for her. But she's, and I remember from last week, and I remember reading about it. You mentioned it. The fact she had booted out the Coast Guard commander or top guy at the Coast Guard to live in the house. Commandant, excuse me. My apologies. And now she's built as a former umpire. What did they say to Christy Noem about her time in that house? What did they say to her about that?
Yeah!
Thank you, sir. Feels good to get that out every now and again, doesn't it?
It does every now and then.
Every now and again, we got you covered there. It's and I can't. By the way, you going topless there. You didn't even get beads. If you missed it in the first half hour.
Oh well, I didn't have time to get beads.
Well, I would have thrown beads at you. I would have offered you beads.
Oh well, see, I didn't warn you ahead of time, so
that's going to be part of the opening from now on, don't you?
It should be.
Oh, it's going to be. As soon as I find time to do the editing. Oh, I promise you this. That is. Oh, I can't wait for that one. But the only downside of that
Barb was talking to my little niece one time. She goes, "What does Uncle Bill say?" And she goes, "Show us your tits." I was like, "No, that's not what. That's not what Unky Bill says."
Apparently, he has said it before, and he says it on often enough for the young child to.
Young child, remember.
I had a wild dream last
night.
Veering off the road into nowhere. And I don't know why I thought of you after I woke up. I'm not doing a joke here. I had a dream. This isn't a bit. So I was in my old apartment in Manhattan, and I had a couple of cats. And then I turned around and there were more cats there. And more and more.
As it happens.
As it happens. Suddenly I've got all these feral cats. In my apartment, and I'm pushing them all. I'm trying to push them all out the door, even the bitty kittens. And they're coming through this little hole on the side of the, and I can't for the life of me figure out where they're coming from. And I like cats. I don't, usually with a little, with a little tartar sauce. But
Now Tabasco is really good.
if you tried it with the teriyaki, chef's kiss.
She's gonna burst through that door and beat the crap out of both of us.
Not me. I live.
Dude, she can reach through. She can reach through that screen. Believe me.
If you see me being assaulted through the technological miracle,
Just see
that
this
is
hand come out and throttle you.
I need you folks to do one of two things: either call the police or call Wes Craven, because that's a hell of a movie.
Yeah,
That's a hell of a
exactly.
I'm not saying Barbara Fancher herself is a horror movie. Just the concept of reaching through the interweb during a live radio show or podcast or whatever it is. I don't even know what we're calling this thing anymore. It's and don't forget, ladies and gentlemen,
It's called Just Killing Time.
Just Killing Time. Go on to Twitter, or X as you call it. Find John Radio TFI. Send him a message. Wish him well. Wish him good luck.
Okay. Let me see.
You don't have that, Bill.
So now you've done it.
What?
Now you've done it.
Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, I whatever it is, I'm sure I have it coming.
This is for you.
Yes, it's just like a vampire. When you invite it in, it's on you. Oh, my beads!
Oh! He got his beads.
I had a feeling that was coming.
Ed suggested.
Yeah, it was all your fault, Dad.
Well, usually it's show us your boobs, and then you get the beads.
Something else I'm supposed to do.
You get the beads.
She's gonna smack you now.
No! Oh, there comes the hand.
I've been that scared since Bill blew my eardrums out.
Oh, well, I tried to save you.
No, you didn't. Not at all.
Well, it was too late. Oh no, too late. You've gone too close to the reactor.
Did I mention that I had to work this week? Bill doesn't like it when I use that word. He does not like it. Come on, Bill, let it out.
COVID shot, I guess, is starting to work. Oh, I said it! What the hell is wrong with me?
There's no getting around it, Pally boy.
My COVID shot is taking effect. I'm sorry.
Oh, that was the other thing. I was talking to somebody else at work this week, speaking of COVID shots, and he was telling me, we were talking about how long we've been involved in the industry and all that. He was telling me, yeah, I was with a sanitation department here in New York, and he's not a Teamster. He doesn't do what I do. He works in a different department. And he said, yeah, I was.
Yeah, sanitation department in New York. He works in a different department. I'll bet he does.
That's not
know what I'm telling you? Forget about it.
You got a private sanitation, not City of New York, not DSNY.
Okay.
So anyway, getting to what he said, and I didn't react to it. I didn't say a word. He says, "Yeah, I left there when they wanted me to take a vaccination shot." He quit and left his pension behind because he didn't want to get vaccinated during COVID. I didn't say a word. I didn't say a word.
Well, that's one of those. Do you really have to?
No. I was just me and him talking. There's nothing.
I'd be like,
there's nothing I'm going to say. Yeah,
you are a
I didn't
freaking
even
genius, aren't you?
Watch the language.
I said freaking.
Did you know? Anyway,
Yes, I did.
Anyway, so I just let it go. I didn't react at all. I just because it was just him and I know there's nothing I'm going to say or do that's going to change anything he's ever said or done. And I just let it go. But it just still amazes me that people were willing to give up, pensions and all that, so they wouldn't have to take a vaccination that could save.
Over
their-
basically a flu shot.
Yeah, because they're the ones that kept calling it. Well, it's just the flu. Right? You get the flu shot, don't you?
Yeah.
And it just, going back to this just a little bit, the amount of people that died unnecessarily because you're not going to jab me with anything. I'm anyway.
Yeah, because there's a tracking device in it. Let me see. They're going to give you an injection with a tracking device in it. When you carry one of these around with you every stinking day.
That's right. Also, as I like to say to these folks, I got all my vaccinations, and my cell phone reception has never been better.
Exactly.
Never been better.
And I don't eat
it's just
spaghetti
like
through a straw.
But it's what are you going to do? Anyway, we're coming around the clubhouse turn here. Believe it or not, Bill, we are at the tail end. Oh yeah, we're kicking up dirt.
Wow.
We're coming around the second furlough now. Is it furlough? Furlong. Furlough is what you get in the military.
Furlong. Yes, it is. And you get no quarters either.
No. So how are you supposed to go on furlough if you don't have quarters? I don't. This is why the military was not for me. It's
communist.
That's Mr. Communist to you. Don't. I'm just
okay. Mao Zedong.
I'm watching the clock here. Because I don't want to step on
TikTok, Doc.
I don't want to. Here's what the situation is. I don't want to step on the gas, but I don't know if we have enough power to get to the top of the hill without pushing it just a little bit. 20 seconds before I got to push the button. And can we roll up? Is our inertia?
And that takes. That's it. It takes a lot of effort to hit that. What's this red button do?
Oh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Dumb ways to die.
All right, kids and kittens, that's going to do it for us for hour 1 here. You've found us here on Radio TFI, just killing time, whatever it is. I like to say. Bill and I will be back, like it or not. Just a couple minutes. There's one piece of music coming up. I would stick around and watch it if I were you. Anyway, we'll be back in a couple minutes. Bill, I'm in.
I'll be back.
Radio TFI.
Honey, are you playing with your food again?
Ed, unmute yourself.
You found Just Killing Time on Radio TFI and Radio TFI family of networks. I'm Ed. That's Edie Bill over there. We're down. We're playing Down a Man today. It's a 2-man booth. John is off hunting the rare Alaskan pelicans somewhere down in Antarctica. That could be why he's having a problem finding them, because he's in Antarctica. Well, anyway, he knows what he's doing. Oh my God.
So we've been told.
If you'd like to join us, join the conversation, 754-800-CHAT, 754-800-2428. If you're at a payphone, call collect. Bill is paying for all the calls today, by the way.
I dare you.
I double dog dare you. If you're
Attaboy.
watching us somewhere, go to YouTube, like and subscribe, hit the notification button. You can comment there. Bill is the master of the chat room, and you make your own jokes about that because I ain't got time for it. I don't have the quarters for it. If you will.
Ooh, no.
We're back here.
Using those technical terms.
It's the Ides of March. What is the Ides of March, Bill?
If you look at a potato and you see those little things that are in there, those are the Ides of March.
IDES. That's the Ides of March. Come on, Bill. You're a well-respected man.
You know, I used to know this a long time ago, but it has something to do with, I believe, spirits of some kind, and because it was back in the old Roman days and things like that. So
the Ides
where the
of
term
March
actually comes from.
The Ides of March, occurring on March 15th, is a date in the ancient Roman calendar known historically as the day Julius Caesar was assassinated in 44 BC, symbolizing a day of betrayal, danger, or severe bad luck. It was originally a neutral term representing the middle of the month and the first full moon. By the way,
oh, you want a full moon? Hold on.
I do now. I've always wondered how did they know to start counting backwards? 44 BC, 43 BC. They didn't.
Yeah. And how did they know it was BC?
Right. Could have been before Henry, BH. Could have been before Milton.
Could have
BM.
been before Ted. Who knows?
BT. Oh, by the way, speaking of Ted.
Speaking of Ted, yes.
All right. This is fun. All right. We're putting everything else to the side right now. Now, I just finished watching season 2 of Ted. Have you watched all of them?
Yes.
You've watched season 1 and season 2?
Yes.
You saw the ending of episode 8.
I refresh my memory.
What was the last one you saw?
I don't remember. It's been so long since they were on.
Season 2? They just came out a couple of weeks ago.
No, that's season 3.
No. There's no season 3.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Okay, well then I just saw the first season then. So okay.
Go to Peacock.
Clutching my pearls.
Go to they dropped everything on like March 8th. They dropped them all on the same day.
Yeah.
So it's very good. If you haven't seen Ted, the Seth MacFarlane movie where with the talking teddy bear.
Who's Peter Griffin?
More or less. There were 2 movies, and then they did a prequel TV series. They have 1 season and the second season. There's not going to be a 3rd season of this because it's too expensive to do. I read a whole article about it. Seth MacFarlane said,
"Well,
he said it's like doing a 22-minute Marvel movie. That's how much it costs." But the animation for Ted is fantastic. You know, you believe that he's actually there and he's doing and that takes some dough. It takes some dough. Very interesting. I saw him on a show this last week. He's out promoting it, one of the talk shows, and he was asked, "Where'd you get the idea for this?" And at first, it sounded a little strange. There was a what was the show?
The same
It's about
place
a-
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles came from.
No, no. The
The short end of a joint.
give me a second. I need to. James Gunn.
I
Okay,
hate that when you need to right in the middle of stuff.
he was talking about where he got the idea. It was a movie and then a TV show, Alien Nation. He said the TV show. He said you pick up the story 5 years after they've come to Earth, where nobody cares about them anymore. It's not special, and that's what Ted is. Everybody just accepts Ted because he came to life magically. He did his thing, and then who cares? Nobody cares about him, as far as that goes. And it was just interesting. It was an interesting take on how that idea formulated. I got stuff on my sweatshirt. Yes, I'm getting very casual these days. I'm not always wearing a button-down shirt. But yes, if you haven't seen Ted, I highly recommend it. And the kid that plays John Bennett in the show, Max, his name, it's anyway, Max, whatever it is, Burkhalter, Max Burkhalter. He was on a show called Parenthood that was on NBC some years ago. And he played a kid with Asperger's disease. Obviously, he was younger. He was about 8, 9 years old. And I swore this kid had it. But then you see him in Ted. This guy's just an F-bomb.
And then he's got it.
It's a great show. Excuse me.
And by the way, it's not Asperger's.
What is it?
It's Asperger's.
Asperger, cheeseburger, Judge Warren burger.
Great googly moogly.
Great googly moogly. Why, it's the great tire man of the Northeast. Kevin, good morning. How
Yes,
are you,
is
sir?
Edward there, please?
I'm sorry, Edward has passed on. He is no longer affiliated with this outfit. Something about dudes from New Jersey.
Oh,
pounding
okay.
him.
All right, I can take his place.
Could you now?
Now it's
Could you
a
now?
great and powerful Oz.
What's your Democrat take on the governor's mansion eating on the floor with the flying carpets? What do you think about that?
What are you talking about?
Your
Come on, Ed. What? Even I got
mayor.
that.
I don't mean I mean the mayor of.
You're talking about the Mayor Mondani.
Yeah, they're eating on the floor. What do you think? What do you think of that? Is that
Well, I'm sure they just one day decided, let's do it like the cats and dogs do it. Let's just eat on the floor. What? By the way, you
where's all the furniture at? They took everything out. They're eating on the floor. They're shutting down Times Square, and they're all taking over Times. What the hell's going on in New York?
They're giving it to all homeless people.
What are you talking about?
Jesus, Edward, I thought you came back to New York to straighten it out. Jesus, come on.
No, I'm just here to make a buck, and then I'm out again. I'll be out of here before you know it.
Hey, I'm moving back to
You've been
Fort
saying that
Lauderdale.
for 2 years.
Really?
Yes, I'm going back.
I'm
I'll be
sorry.
down there before September.
Why?
I'm going to buy a place in Lauderdale by the sea, Bougainvillea.
You are not.
Bougainvillea, if you know where it is, there, buddy.
Are we taking bets on how long it stays standing?
Are you really going to move back down there?
Yes, I'm going. I'm going back down. All my relatives moved to Naples, and like about 8 of them.
Italy?
Yeah.
And I'm sisters and all that. But I want to move back to Lauderdale by the sea or that area. I want to buy something down there.
By the way, Kev, before you move, there's a new show on ABC called R.J. Decker. It's set in Fort Lauderdale.
Is it really? Wow.
Yeah, I watched the pilot episode. And, you see them doing a car chase through the aisles on Las Olas, and they're on the beach. And
I saw that. I saw that the other night. I saw that. I said, I saw the one wall that said Fiesta Way. I said, that's Las Olas.
That's Las Olas, baby. Shit. That's Las Olas. Nobody else knows.
You know, it's weird. I haven't driven a taxi since 1990, 89.
We're very
but
thrilled.
I still know every freaking street.
You don't know every street, Valley Boy.
Well, the beach area.
Oh, the beach area. What, 6 blocks of it?
No, I mean the beach and the ridge, the square, the vault.
You're about to lose. You're about to lose Ian. I'm the only one who knows what you're talking about. We've lost Bill. I've lost Bill.
Gateway, the Sunrise.
Nobody
the
cares.
Palms. I know the whole area.
Nobody cares. Bill, wake up. We're not.
What? Okay.
Kevin, as always, it's good to hear your racist views.
Alrighty, I just thought I'd try to convert. I try to convert you guys, but you.
By the way,
anyway.
wait! Before you go, now I have to ask a question. Do you have a red hat? Do you have the MAGA hat?
No, not yet. I don't know.
Not yet. What are you waiting for? It's been 10 years.
So he's not completely stupid yet.
I have a red tie. I have a red tie.
So, what do you think of the job he's doing?
I think BB's doing a terrible job.
That's not well. You know what?
That was a good answer. I like that.
I'm going to leave that right there. We're going to let you go, Kev.
Anyway, all right. How about you guys go? Take care.
All right. Kev,
maybe next conversation I can convert you over. Goodbye.
You got a better chance to convert me to a woman. Oh, he's gone. Kevin knows everybody.
Well, you used to be Catholic, Ed, so hey.
For those
never say never.
Those of you that don't know, every time Kevin calls, we were in the taxi business together a gazillion years ago, and he starts.
No.
Like I said, I'm the only one who knows what he's talking about. Even I don't want to talk about it. Peanuts.
What did you say?
Peanuts.
Oh, peanuts.
Peanuts. What were we talking about?
Hell if I know. Does it really matter?
No. We were talking about Ted. But
I thought we were done with Ted.
Wait a minute. I got something else I want to show you guys. Oh, by the way, I have to.
I'll bet you do.
Hey, now. Well, I'm not going to get any beads for
it. No, you're not. And you notice for the average individual, these beads hang down about mid-chest. But since my neck is 48 inches wide, they stop right in my throat.
I was going to say, how did you get them on? Did they have to chop your head off, or?
No, I had to pull them up from my waist.
Oh, I doubt that seriously.
You do have a
they
point.
Put them on you.
It's generally on the top of your head, but you have a point.
Anyway, we're going to stop and start this video as we talk about it.
Why Gen X is so tough? Because their toys in the 1970s were actively trying to eliminate them. If you're a kid today, you have safety labels. In the 70s, we had natural selection. Here are top 5 toys that prove it. Number 1, the Battlestar Galactica Viper. This looks cool, right? Well, see that red missile? It fired with enough force to puncture a lung. But the real problem was kids putting it in their mouths. This toy is literally the reason the choking hazard warning label exists today. It was the original forbidden snack. Number 2.
Now, I have a vague recollection of this. Now, we would have been teenagers during this, and they're not all quite 70s. You'll see as we go along here, but yeah, this was the time when you got stuff with small parts, dangerous flying objects were all the rage.
Keep going, because I'm going to take a wild guess at what number 1 is.
I don't think you're going to get it right. What do you think number 1 is?
Lawn darts.
No, you're wrong.
Super elastic bubble plastic. This wasn't a toy, it was a chemical weapon. You squeezed this goo onto a straw and blew into it. But the fumes? Pure acetone and polyvinyl acetate. You weren't just making balloons, you were getting lightheaded in your bedroom. If you remember the smell of this picture, you're entitled to financial compensation.
Or if you remember the smell of this, you didn't do it right.
I didn't do it right. Exactly.
I remember this stuff. This was the time when they're telling us not to sniff airplane glue. And then we'd go out and buy this.
Yeah, those were later versions of mimeograph sheets when you got them in school.
No. The mimeograph sheets, the smell was there, it was intoxicating, but it really didn't do anything to you. This really did. Holy smokes. I'm surprised I have any nose hair.
Hey, I see the mushrooms too, man. Look, a gingerbread house.
Lose all your teeth biting the side of a building. It was the 70s. It was
Number 3, the swing wing. It was marketed as a hula hoop for your head. You strapped this helmet on and whipped your neck around until you got a concussion or a pinched nerve. Chiropractors loved this thing. It was basically a create-your-own whiplash kit. Number 4.
That I don't remember.
I forgot about that. I completely forgot about that one.
I never saw those. And I saw, when I found this video, I'm like, what? I mean, and remember, I was in New York City, and we got all this. Well, we thought we got all the cool stuff. We had a toy store that we would go into, and they had all this nonsense. And, now this one coming up, this SSP Racers, I remember these.
SSP Racers. The cars were fine.
Oh, yeah.
The problem was the ripcord. You had to pull this plastic T-stick as hard as you could, but if you held it wrong, it would shred the skin right off your knuckles. Every boy in 1974 had scabs on his hands from this toy. And finally...
I remember having those.
Or you had rotator cuff injuries.
Yeah. I can remember trying to get them. The thing about most toys is that if there's anything you have to do to make the toy do its thing so you can watch it, it doesn't last. The best toys obviously are the ones where you use your imagination. And these were
now
okay.
I do have another pick. Yeah, if lawn darts wasn't number 1, then this may be before your time too, Ed. I don't know. Was the creepy crawlers when you had to melt them and make them in that?
Oh, I remember.
Oh, that thing was like smelting your own iron.
Am I remembering correctly? The creepy crawlers you could eat.
No, not these. You made them out. It was this big metal press like you saw in Terminator.
No, I remember the creepy crawlers, but I thought there was also something else.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, but it wasn't that.
You could eat them. Yeah. And
I remember that.
Here's number 1 on this list. May not be your list, but it's this list.
The boss fight. The water wiggle. A 7-foot plastic snake attached to a garden hose. It didn't just sprinkle water. It whipped around at 50 miles per hour with a heavy plastic head. It knocked teeth out. It caused drowning. It was eventually recalled because it was too dangerous even for the 70s. If you played with these and survived, congratulations. You are immortal.
I gotta say, what really caught me in that scene was in the first one. where she says, "And if you played with this thing, you might be entitled to compensation."
Compensation.
If you weren't around for the
And the
70s,
okay. Yeah. The bad thing about all of this is our parents let us play with those things.
well, those were,
And in some cases, they bought them for us.
in every case, they bought them for us. Are you kidding me?
Uh-huh.
We did not have, like they mentioned on the first one, that was the precise reason for the safety warnings about don't swallow the, I had, when I was about 9 or 10, I had JFK International Airport. You opened the board up and it had the runways and you had planes and you had little decals you could put but there were also parts this big. And I had, if I was 9 at the time, my youngest sister was 2, maybe 3, so the younger ones were 2, 3, and 4. It's amazing. It's amazing all 6 of us survived the 70s. It's amazing the younger 3 survived the older 3. But again, another story for another time.
Well, people ask me now, they go, you grew up in the 70s? Do you remember any of it? If you remember it, you didn't do it right.
you and as I like to bring up often about this, click clacks, 2 acrylic balls.
Oh God!
On the string.
Yes.
And you did this, you got the balls to come up and hit each other at the top and at the bottom, and you did it very fast, and invariably there came a point where physics came into play, and those balls said, "Oh, see ya," and they exploded. Shards flying all over the place.
It's like frog shrapnel.
You know what one of the coolest but dumbest things ever invented was? The Super Bowl.
But do you know that's how the Super Bowl got its name?
Yes, I know that. But the Super Bowl. So
no. I have to disagree, Ed. The most ignorant one was silly putty.
Wait a minute. I'll get to silly putty in a second. But let me finish up. We'll get to silly putty. So Super Bowl. Here you are. You got this ball. Depending, you could buy different sizes, but whichever one, it didn't matter. So now, do you play with it indoors? Because if you wing that thing, it's going to be bouncing all over the house. You're bound to hit a lamp, a cat, or a parent, and none of them are going to appreciate it. Then you got to find it, okay? Or you go outside. Wait. You go outside. You're in Midtown Manhattan. One of the older kids gets a hold of it, and with all of his might and all of his fuss, throws it down to the ground. Puts an immense amount of energy in it. It goes up 3, 4, 5 stories. It comes down and bounces. Never to be seen again. It goes off, and now it's in traffic.
Seen again. Exactly.
It hits the bumper of a truck, and for all I know, the one I played with in 1969 is still making its way up to Canada. For all I know,
it's still bouncing its way. Exactly.
Now, as far under the right conditions, with a sealed-off room, Super Bowl could be fun. Silly putty under no conditions, and I have the silly putty.
No. But see, a Super Bowl in an enclosed room, you better be wearing a helmet and eye goggles.
There's the fun in it, but at least you're not going to lose it. That's the thing. You can watch it bounce around and all that.
Okay. For those of you that don't understand the Super Bowl, go back and watch Men in Black, the original one, where there's this little ball and Will Smith touches it and it goes flying all over the place.
That's Super Bowl on a good day. But yeah, Super Bowl, it's just this incredibly condensed rubber. The bounciest thing you will ever have come across. And, I mean, you didn't have to put a lot of effort into it. You don't have to fill a lot of energy. You can just pretty much drop it and it would take off. Now go to Silly Putty.
I believe when you would slam it down, you actually split the atom. So,
The amount of energy released, I think it was nuclear based, to be quite honest.
Yeah, it's in some ways it had to be.
So talk about now for the fifth time. Talk about Silly Putty.
Silly Putty. See, now Silly Putty too, you could make it bounce under the right conditions. You tighten it up, and you could make it bounce.
You know how you made it bounce? Hold on. You know how you made it bounce? You wrapped it. You wrapped the Super Bowl with it. That's how you made it bounce. That stuff didn't bounce for nothing. I tried. Flop. You got to flop.
Well, it would bounce occasionally if you did it right. But the best was stretching it over the comics on the Sunday paper.
It was a Silly Putty was a one-trick pony. You can put it all over the comics,
pretty much
any print, and if you like to look at things backwards, because you've got the mirror image, that was its big trick. And it was really.
But
no
then
need.
You would roll it up and make it disappear, and then smell your fingers and like what?
Right, and do it again, and
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it was really. We were so easily entertained,
and it came in an egg.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, I can see the package right now. I can see the package right now. Oh man, yeah, that was the most useless. Super Bowl was exciting,
but see now, Ed, you grew up. You grew up in the inner city. I grew up in a little more of an urban environment. So lawn darts. I mean, come on, that had to be the dumbest thing ever.
Bill, hold on. I grew up in an urban environment. You grew up in a suburban.
Suburban area, and we all had lawns and stuff back then. We
heard about.
Of course, now what a lawn dart was just a harpoon with wings on it to look like an arrow, and you're supposed to throw them, and they come and stick down in the dirt. Now, any kid back in the 70s would throw them at one another.
You give me 6 of something, you're going to get 3, I'm going to get 3, and we're going to throw them at each other at some point.
We're going to throw them at each other. I mean, who was the idiot that thought about and didn't think that was going to happen?
The same idiot who didn't think that Iranians would block the Straits of Hormuz.
Well, okay. Mic drop.
Thank you. Yeah, no, there was some. Look, there's always dumb toys, but we had the dangerous stuff. And look, and the people before us had even more dangerous stuff. The only reason ours got worse was because technology got better. They figured out how to mix stuff, and again, that super elastic stuff. People are still in rehab over that. Holy smokes, that was.
You know what? And you know what? I remember that stuff. Get that straw and go, and then you inhale to puff, and then you go.
Oh, that was no. I mean, I like to talk about the cap guns we had, which were black, made of steel. No orange thing on the muzzle, please. You had a
it looked like a 38 special. It looked just like a 38,
and it felt like a 38 special. This was gangster.
Now, are you talking about the one that you had the little caps that you put in to the thing to shoot, or are you talking about the one that had the roll of caps? Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Well, we found them where you could buy it. You could do the roller, but kind of stick out the side, if I remember right, or where the barrels would go. You could put it. Oh no, you put it inside the barrel, folded up, and I was never any good at getting it to. And it would come out the top as you fired each one. Pa 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 pa. Barium straws, and I'm not popcorn. Now, I need this explained to me.
Okay.
I need this explained. This is from the Love
Yes, you do. Okay. Wait. When I was in X-ray school early on, people would have the barium studies where you would drink the stuff and they would, look at your insides through the X-rays. Okay, now you had straws. They were big vinyl plastic straws, and I would steal some from the department and take them home. And one day, somebody launched a warhead.
Oh, really?
Popcorn.
Oh,
and there were some unpopped popcorn. It's like a blowgun.
Oh. Gotcha. All right, now it's a blowgun war. I got you now.
Yeah.
Speaking of everyday items, you can just apprehend. We used to play hide the belt. Did you ever play hide the belt?
Until Dad found it.
Hide the belt. Whoever was it would hide the belt. And if you found it, you got to chase everybody and whack them with the belt as they were running until they got to the base. and then the last guy, usually what the base was on the sidewalk. You know how sidewalks, they have the lines and you basically have big boxes.
Yeah.
The extension lines. Well, if you were inside the box, that you were safe. So after a while,
most of the time,
all you got to do is wait for. There was a reason everybody had to be in there, so you could start whacking again, something like that. But so you waited for
a barium straw, but I have one that works. Oh, did we get rid of all the barium straws?
Yeah.
Okay,
mind me.
This is kind of.
I get.
Yeah, sorry, Ed. It's the Barbara Fancher story.
I understand. So as the last guy was coming in, you just waited for him, and as he tried to,
he didn't flinch.
Remember, Barb, this is all recorded for the divorce attorneys.
Yes, it's all. Oh! See, domestic abuse.
Who needs the 70s when you got Barbara Fancher?
God, no kidding.
Anyway, the last guy would get severely beaten because there was no way for him to get in without getting,
you could only get 5 people in the square. Number 6, he's just running like Indians in a circle. Circle the wagon.
Oh, speaking of the 60s,
no, we didn't do that. We played Red Rover.
How did you play it?
Oh, it's where everybody stands with their hands, holding hands, and Red Rover, and somebody comes running over, and you try to stop them with your arms extended out to your sides.
And the fact that we didn't have broken arms and wrists, and it was just amazing. I've talked about this before. We used to play Johnny Ride the Pony. Johnny Ride the Pony. You had 2 teams. So since I was small when I was younger, I would always be the pillow, as we called it. So everybody else, I'd stand with my back against the wall. The pillow would stand back against the wall. The next 4 or 5 people, whoever was left on the team, would bend down and hold each other by the waist. The other team, the objective was to run, jump on the back, get it all the way to the front, and once all the team members were on, to try to rock, to see, does one of them fall off first, or does the team collapse underneath? So now you had people that could run and jump real high, and they would run and jump. Again, amazing. 50 years later, people are having back problems, and we were idiots. We were just idiots.
We just called that pie. We just called that pile-on. Pile-on, Bobby! Yeah.
So I got something I came across, and I'm going to tell my St. Patrick's Day story here after this. But I've seen this before. I don't know if you've seen it, but I want to go through it because I found it very interesting that this exists out there in real life. So this is a sign. You see them in other places. This sign is from Redwood City, California. It's a warning for coyote activity. Don't get ahead of me, Bill. And it says coyotes are wild animals and can be dangerous. Do not encourage them to approach. They are smart, fast, and will take what they can get. All pets must be kept under direct control for your safety and theirs. Keep them at a distance. Never feed coyotes. Call animal control if you see dangerous coyote activities, such as coyote carrying a box marked Acme, coyote detonating a coyote is in possession of a giant magnet, coyote holding signs such as detour or free bird seed, coyote in possession of a catapult, coyote dropping anvil from hot air balloon. It's really there.
So at least somebody had a sense of humor.
Yeah. And I've seen that before in other places, but it just so here we are. Let me see. I was 16.
See,
All right,
now,
so
Ed,
here it is.
just to kind of interrupt you there for a second.
And why would
the high school? Well, yeah, why wouldn't I? The high school across town here in Wichita Falls was the Wichita Falls High Coyotes. So every year when the rival game would come around, somebody would invariably go out and poach a coyote, kill it, run it up the flagpole, all sorts of stuff. So yeah, that when I first saw that sign, I had to start laughing.
Okay. So it is this time of year, early March 1975. I'm a sophomore.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get some background music for you.
I'm a single. I work alone. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I am a sophomore at Power Memorial Academy, a Catholic all-boys high school in Midtown Manhattan that no longer exists. I drove by it the other day. There's about a 40-story condominium on the site. Be that as it may. We are approximately, it's about the first week of March. We're about 2 weeks out from St. Patrick's Day. The Powell Memorial Academy band always marches in the parade, plays in the parade. So now the announcements go out to all the juniors and seniors to meet out. Now, 61st Street, where we were, was a dead-end street. We had this great dead-end street right outside the school. The marching band used to practice there. You could go hang out there. So they put out the call for juniors and seniors to volunteer to march in the parade. Like 6 guys showed up. Maybe 7. So now the powers that be, the Irish Christian Brothers, decide, well, we can't have the freshmen march. That would just be wrong. Yes. Sophomores, you will march. But no. You will march.
You will. Can be dead. Oh, okay.
You can be dead, but you better bring a note. And even then, your corpse will sit at the school all day long. We were told, if you don't want to march, that's fine. You're going to sit in a classroom from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. and do nothing.
Oh, my God.
So now we have to practice marching.
Bill, that's a difficult thing.
Well, you didn't march in the Navy, did you?
Well, yeah, you still marched.
So here's the thing that they had.
All that.
Now, mind you, you got a bunch of 16-year-old guys who don't want to be there to begin with. Remember, we have to be there. There's no options for us. So we're marching up and down the dead end street. and they're trying to teach us how to stay in time. All right. We finally mastered that after about a week.
Yeah, exactly.
Then comes the turning thing. You don't all turn at the same time. So where
No, you
I was positioned on the end, which meant on the left-hand turns, I basically had to stay in place.
You're the pivot guy. Yeah, you stay
I'm
in
the pivot
place
guy.
while everybody pivots around.
Basic,
Yeah.
But on the right-hand turns, I had it was almost like a run. I was running because I got to be swing. So we get started, and because of where the school is, we walked to the start of the parade. We're literally blocks from the start of the parade. Then they start handing out the sashes, gold sashes that say Power Memorial. You got to put them on. And you got to march with this. All right, so we start marching. The parade begins. It was a nice day. And this is also back in the day when the parade route was just, 9 o'clock in the morning. People are drunk off their butts at this time. People puking all over. Oh, they've cleaned up a lot. It doesn't happen, but boy, oh boy, you'd see 16-year-olds, drunk as, oh, kids skipping school and with the big bottles of, the 40s. Oh,
Boone's Farm.
Yeah, that stuff sucked, by the way. So anyway,
ooh, Mad Dog 2020.
Oh God, yeah. What you don't drink, what you don't drink, you can put in your car.
Exactly.
Or take the paint off the car. So anyway, so now we get going. Now the whole gang of us are marching. There must have been 80 or 100 of us. And again, of that number, I would say a solid 104% of us did not want to be there. Nobody wanted to be there because, again, we were under threat of. We wish they would have killed us. Death would have been a break because they were beating us into submission. So now we all start marching. Now I'm wearing this beautiful. Oh, I love this coat. I forget what they called it. It almost looked like a shirt. It was blue. It had the white wool on the inside. I can't. There was a name for it, and I can't remember what it was. But it was nice. It was warm. It was, and me, just like everybody else, that sash wouldn't stay on. You'd think they would have bought a box of safety pins. We're all doing this the whole.
Trust you guys with safety pins?
No, not us. Have one of the brothers put it on us. Oh, I wouldn't have trusted us.
Okay.
No sharp objects for us. No.
Lawn darts.
No, you might as well have given us lawn darts. So about half of us can't keep the damn thing on. And of course, the brothers are marching along with us. And of course, it is now a mortal sin if your sash comes off, if you're out of step. The only thing they didn't have was the 3 foot long bamboo sticks to whack us in the back of the legs. So we get to the end of the parade, which I believe was 34th Street down by Macy's. Now, those of us from my old neighborhood, there were about 4 or 5 of us in that neighborhood. We were told specifically, before the parade and after the parade, they gathered us together. So when you're done marching, you do not go home because we were like right there. Actually, it might have been 42nd Street because it was stupid close to home. We were all stupid close to home.
Okay.
And so the parade comes. We get to the end of the parade. And now it's like trying to herd kittens. They're trying to keep track. Because sashes are disappearing, so you can't pick them out of the crowd so easily. We're not the only high school there. There's band people, there's crowd, there's And I'll never forget Danny Riley says, "Now's our chance." A couple
We got one shot at this.
Here's our chance. And we slithered down a side street, and I was the furthest one from home, and I wasn't that far. No, Danny was the furthest. He was 2 blocks past me. Yeah, and we heard about it the next day. I don't recall seeing you gentlemen back at the school when because they were going to take us back to the school and then dismiss us from there.
We were there. We were there.
Sure. I don't recall seeing any of you. And then for the first and only time in my life, I just shut my mouth. And like the attorneys say, shut the F up. No.
Uh-huh.
You're only going to dig yourself off.
I had the right to remain silent, but not the ability.
Well, Bill, you've been such a good boy today. We have something for you.
Cash only.
But all I have is a card.
Oh, guess we'll have to duel. You win, you get the gas. You lose, I get that car. Man, dueling banjos, not dueling with banjos.
The Trunk Monkey Dueling Edition.
There we go. Atta boy.
You feel better? I was just looking at it down here. I was just looking at it in the lineup.
There's only one more thing. There's only one more thing that could really make my day.
You know, you've been a good boy. You've been a good boy. There's no question about that.
Cruz, go fuck yourself.
I have a buddy that lives in South Carolina, and we're always ragging on one another who has the worst senator. And so I called him the other day and I go, I quit. I surrender. You win. Miss Lindsay is by far dumber than Ted Cruz.
Poor Miss Lindsay.
Oh, man.
I keep seeing things online. Now, he's going to have he's going to have a job after 23 years. And, you know, Bill, you know about my recent addiction to creamsicles and how bad it's getting?
Oh, no. Please enlighten us.
Well, you know, I've started doing the creamsicle thing, and it's becoming a problem.
Stocks on that company are going up as we speak. You single-handedly have brought them out of the recession.
At right about the same time, I got into eating Planters cocktail peanuts again. Here's how bad it is. I got a shipment from Amazon yesterday. I see what I do is I buy the salted
peanut
ones.
butter box is here.
Oh, it's close. It's close. I buy the salted ones and the lightly salted ones, and I mix them together. So, you know.
Well, yeah, because that's by far better than having all completely salted. It's half the sodium.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm not so. Anyway. So I've been buying the cans at the supermarket. Believe me, I have enough of these cans right now. I can build a log cabin. But I ordered online, and they showed up in a day.
Wow!
The salted was 35 ounces, 2 pounds, 3 ounces. I ordered 2 of them. And I couldn't get it as lightly salted, so I bought the cans enough to. And I mixed up half of them last night, and now I have this box in my closet, sealed with peanuts.
Tub of peanuts.
It literally is a tub of peanuts, and This is what I carry around to work now.
And if you've noticed, people, that's the one with the screw top because you ain't got time to try to pop the lid.
Oh no! I'm not. No. Plus, I'm not going to keep them in the can because that lid won't for sure stay on. This one will.
That's right.
It's sad, Bill. I mean, I'll get past all this because I go on these little. I go on these
Ed,
snack
you're
adventures.
supposed to give up one addiction. You're supposed to give up one addiction for another. You don't just add on to them as you're going.
I may have to go back to smoking and drinking.
What's next? Bacon? Yeah.
It's funny. I was on a bacon kick for a while. Oscar Mayer has the microwavable bacon. It's good. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. You're good to go. I've got 2 of them, 2 boxes of that sitting in my cabinet. I haven't touched one of those in probably 6 months. And I was having that a couple times a week. I go on these little things where this is what I want.
These binges.
Yeah, I ordered Grandma's vanilla cookies, the mini ones. I was loving them for about a year. I ordered a whole box of them, like 24 bags.
Are those like the Nilla wafers?
Yeah, similar. And they're great.
Okay, you want to know what's really great?
Wait.
Try this sometime, people.
Let me finish. The box got here 3 months ago. I haven't opened that box since.
Well, then what was the point in ordering it?
When I ordered them, I wanted them, and now it's like.
Then that Jones was gone when it got there.
Yeah, and that's how I am.
Okay, but this is really good. I thought, oh my God, no. But then I tried. Get your Nilla wafers, 2 of them, make like a sandwich. But what do you put in the middle of it? Cheddar cheese. Just like some of the cheese that you'd put on a sandwich. Oh, no, it sounds horrible until you try it. It's really good.
I'm not a fan of cheddar cheese. Let me put it that way.
Okay, well, then use whatever type of cheese you want. You put focaccia on there for all I care.
Let's try and say that again. I dare you. I double dog dare you.
Focaccia.
You're not even on the same continent as the pronunciation.
Fakakado. There you now. You happy?
Young man, we somehow. Oh, you know what we didn't talk about?
What?
Tua is officially with the Atlanta Falcons now.
Yeah, half the Miami Dolphins have left.
Tyreek is gone.
Yep.
I understand the changes.
Patrick is gone.
Yeah, I understand the changes. I understand the reason for them. I can't say I'm not happy. I thought we were all going somewhere past couple seasons.
Well, I'm not 100% sure with this Kyle Murray to the Vikings. I understand. I understand the thing with bringing
when
in.
the hell did we start talking about the Vikings? I was talking about the Dolphins.
I know. I was just saying you were talking about the same things too, but it's. I can understand bringing in another veteran quarterback to kind of like mentor the kid, but everybody's thinking, "Oh, JJ McCarthy's gone because of this and so." Oh, because the reason why was because they were talking about bringing Tua in at one time, and I went, "Oh dear God, I will shoot myself in the head." This would be Dante Culper's revenge.
You stole my thunder.
Oh, did I really? I'm so sorry.
You sank my battleship.
Oh, no.
I gave you 2 hours to talk about whatever you want. At the very end, when I have something that is close to my heart, what do you do? What do you do?
I whizzed all over it.
Yeah, you did.
I hiked a leg and went after it.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't even hike a leg.
No. You did it the girly doggy way. All right, that's the clubhouse turn. We're just about there. Anything you want to get out of
Which
your
reminds
system?
me, what do Eskimo mothers tell their children?
Oh, I don't know.
Don't eat
the
yellow snow.
Well, and on that happy note.
Hey!
All right, kids and kittens, that's going to do it for us for this week. Thanks for joining us. If you missed any of today's shows, our performances are available on YouTube, SoundCloud, and of course, Radio TFI or Ghost Adventure. And missing an act, John Shannon. I'm Ed. Missing Ted. See ya!
That is great radio.